Hey guys, it's Wade with the Ivory Tower, back to play another for Orrey burn. We're going to mulligan this. Oh, still only one land. We don't want one land. We'll keep a two-lander, though I don't want to, and we'll keep that land. If you're new to us, which most of you would be new because this is fairly new for us, I hope you enjoy the videos and the gameplay. We've got a deck tech video up. So our opponent plays a plains and passes. We're going to drop our swamp and pass the turn. Next turn we're going to play our Thermo Alchemist, then we'll be looking at throwing some burn in the face with the incendiary flows and trying to maximize that with our Alchemist. So that's the plan. We've got Midnight Oil and Girapur Orreys to make card advantage for us. And we are playing just in the just for fun casual queue. We're not doing anything too serious here, and we just want to see how the deck plays before we try to tweak it. Now, if you've got ideas or suggestions, I would love to hear them, and I'll do the best I can to try to accommodate and get some gameplay in with the other designs. So, Ironclad Slayer. Now, that's not one we see very much. So, okay, you can get equipment and enchantments back. So we'll have probably an equipment or maybe an enchantment-based deck, or both. All right, we'll go ahead and put our Sanitarium down. And probably should have played the Mountain, but we're going to tap and do a damage to our opponent. And then we're going to Incendiary Flow. And then we'll just do the Collective Defiance next time, because we don't want to, we want to be able to use it and get benefit from the escalate mode. So for 4 mana, you can do 4 damage to a creature and 3 damage to the opponent. So we will both kill a creature and do damage to our opponent. All right, so we've got white and green so far. And he's still got another land in his hand. All right, so humans and equipment is what it looks like so far. And he can equip it for 2. I'm going to get +1 and +2/+1 on a human. So, all right. Well, we're going to kill him pretty quickly anyway. So we'll have to take 5 this turn, which is not optimal, but it's okay because we will still do damage to our opponent. Let's tap our Alchemist, and then we will Collective Defiance in 2 modes, and we will hit him and the opponent. And that untaps our Alchemist, and we will just tap him right back. Takes our opponent to 10. So we've got another 5 damage we can do next turn. And then Harness the Storm, actually, if we wait, we'll be able to cast both Incendiary Flows. So we'll actually do that this time, because I haven't got to use the Harness the Storm very much, and I think that'll help. So, all right, for equipments, we get bonuses with this guy. Okay, so definitely an equipment-themed deck. So let's drop Harness the Storm here. And we will just see about trying to Incendiary Flow him twice at the end of the next turn and see if we can just end the game that way. So, good thing Incendiary Flow is cheap, so that we can recast it. So we've got a 5/4 Vigilance coming our way. Again, we're not going to get in the way of that. So he's coming in. So we're both at 10. Let's see what else he's going to do. Another Ironclad Slayer. Okay, well, at the end of his turn, we will hit him for 1 with the Alchemist. Okay, go to our turn. We will see about using Collective Defiance, but let's do some damage first and see if we can just end the game now or get close. All right, so that. Now we will cast Incendiary Flow. All right, our Thermal Alchemist. We're going to use this Also, I guess I needed to put the other one on the queue first. So we're not going to get as much. All right, they both go on the queue. All right, so now he's untapped. Let's tap him again. Do damage. Incendiary Flow hits. Just take him to 4. We untap. We'll tap him again. Takes him to 3. And I do believe we win the game. All right. Well, that worked out pretty good. That's just red, but at least that enchantment worked for us. So, all right. Galvanic Bombardment and Lightning Axe are what I bring in against creature heavy decks. So let's take out, even though the Harness the Storm actually saved us that time, let's take that out. I'm going to take out one of the Orreys and a Midnight Oil. And let's see, I need 4 more. We've got creature heavy deck here. So, you know what, I'm going to take 2 bombardments out in favor of 2 fiery tempers, I think. And I'm going to take out 2 Witness the End, just because they're 4 casting cost. I want to try to get a little less, and 2 Collective Defiance, or 1 Collective Defiance, and that takes us to 60. So let's submit that and see how it goes. All right, so it was a much better game, even though we mulliganed way down that turn, that game. We mulliganed, I think, to 4 cards. So, all right, 2 lands. I'd like to have a red, but I will keep a 2-lander, I think, showing we just need 1 more land to be able to. Why aren't you dropping? To cast our spells that we need. So, Neglected Heirloom, and he passes. So we will drop a swamp and pass, and another plains, and looks like he passes. That's good news for us. All right, I would like to get a mountain pretty soon. So hopefully by the time we draw our 10th card, we'll have 3 lands. All right, another equipment. Any creatures? No creatures. Well, this is not good for us. Well, I took out an Orrey, so I don't want to discard an Orrey. And I hate it when this happens. I'm going to discard my. I'm going to discard a Prying Questions is what I'm going to discard. I hate to have to do that. Hopefully we can get a land this next turn. No, still no land. Well, this is typical, unfortunately, for the way that my experience has been with MTGO, is that you tend to get a lot of very bad land issues. Let's see, how many lands do we have in this deck? We have 23 lands, so I mean I could have another couple in there. Well, there's our mountain, so I guess I can quit complaining now. Well, we'll go ahead and drop our first Alchemist now that we've got red, and try to get that out there and make up for some lost time. If we have red, we can operate with 2, but we need 3 if we're going to operate without red. So, missionaries there, transferred to 4/4, if they're equipped. So, well, that's going to be pretty nasty. That's a 7/7 creature. Okay. Well, that puts us on something of a clock. What happened to our... Alright, what happened to Lunar Inquisitors? Exile another creature. Okay, so he exiled a creature. Okay, and he's a 7/7. Well, that's really terrible for us. So let's drop a Thermo-Alchemist because we're going to need to block. And I don't think we're going to do so well this game. So let's at least try to maximize the damage we can do. There's our Alchemist hiding back there. Poor Alchemist, come back! We need you. So, alright, here he comes for 7. There's probably not much we can do about it. He could have equipped that too. Alright, 7 points to our face. That's pretty terrible. So, it'd be nice to have been a much faster start than we had. But that's not what has happened. So we just have to deal with it. Alright, guy. Choking, restraints, can't attack or block, okay? So we can't attack or block with our Alchemist, which is okay. We really don't want to. Angelic Gift. So, okay, he's just trying to cast stuff, I guess. Get it out of his hand. Alright, well, we are on a clock. A pretty significant clock here. We can't even chump for a turn. So, let's do damage when we can, while we can. Here. We're going to at least put ourselves out of range, hopefully, of dying next turn by trying to drain him. I'll go ahead and do that again. So we actually were able to swing the life total back in our favor for this turn, but he will beat us down to 9 next turn. So we need to draw a land so we can do a little bit more than one spell a turn and try to get in. So, wish I had a way to actually, if I can draw a mountain, I can kill that Lunarch. And he got rid of our Alchemist, so, well, that is not going to do it. It'll buy us a little bit more time draining him. But we're not there. We need to draw another mountain, and then we can do Incendiary Flow and Collective Defiance and kill his creature. And but now that he's going to equip that, now he's going to put it out of reach. So that's just going to do it for us. We don't have any particular. Alright, well, he's coming in with all of these, the Lunarch Mantles too, so, alright, well, he was able to make a single creature real big. Not much we can do about that. We don't have, all of our removal is damage based. So we'll know about that next time. So we'll play first again. Lightning Axe, 2 lands, we'll keep it, and hopefully we'll do a little better this time. So, we'll play our mountain and pass the turn. There's Fortified Village. And he's got a Plains in hand. So we'll play another mountain and pass the turn. You know, we've got plenty of creature removal now. So we need to get some black mana this turn. We need some swamps. The Gyre Reach Sanitarium is good for Madness, but we don't have anything with Madness in our hands yet. Alright, well, there's one of the black that we need. Alright, passing the turn, sitting around waiting to do something. So, with both of us having slow starts, that's perhaps not the best. Alright, well, there's an Incendiary Flow, which at least lets us throw some damage his way. So we'll hit him with 3. And And we will pass our turn. We need one more black now to be able to cast our Midnight Oil and get things going. Collective Defiance. I would like to be able to hit him there. Do I want to do that? You know what? I think I'm going to do. I'm going to do both. We're going to escalate this, and we're going to cast. We're going to. Oops. All right. We're going to just reset our hand here. All right. So we're going to get to draw 5 new cards, and hopefully that will help. All right. There we go. And dropped our swamp. Should have dropped the Evolving Wilds, but I didn't. I just reactively click. I've got to get better at that. It really is a problem. So, all right. So let's drop this. Let's go get another. Say a swamp here. We'll drop our Thermo Alchemist and see if we can start going to the races. All right, so we've got Faith Unbroken. So he's got a 6/7. Exile a creature. So that's great. He has a lot of these exile creature effects. Of course, I don't have many creatures. I've just got my Thermo Alchemists. So not the greatest. I wish I hadn't have discarded my hand now, or we could have cleared up his creature. Mistake again, put Evolving Wilds out there. So, well, I need to get some more life, so he's a 7. Unfortunately, I can't quite kill it, but we can try. All right, so we'll drain it for 3. And I will draw a card and discard a card. My plan is to discard the Fiery Temper. Unless maybe I can get discard Fiery Temper so I can play it for its madness cost. Okay. Hit him for 3. We'll see what we can do. He's got a big creature, and he's going to have more equipment and auras to just stack on top of it. So it probably would have been smart for me to save all of my instants to just kill that one before he could stack everything on it, but I did not do that. So all right. Let's draw and discard and see if we can get something that will help us. Okay, Gaia Reach doesn't help. So I'm afraid we're just going to die. So he's got 9 coming. He'll probably be able to draw, say, an equipment or enchantment there that'll get him. And I don't think we can come back from this, not given what we've got in our hand. So we are at 2, and this is probably just going to be it. So the deck hasn't really turned out that great on the first 2 of our videos here. We saw it play out once, which was not a big deal. There, he's got his Inquisitors. Let's see what we draw. Another land doesn't do it. So, all right, well, good game. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll get some more in, hopefully, to see the deck perform like it's supposed to. We haven't even been able to drop an Orrey yet, so we'll work on that. And anyway, this is Wade from the Ivory Tower, the Magic Doctor. Hoping you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, share. Let's build the channel up so that we can get some more ideas going. Send me your suggestions. Tell me how you want me to improve the deck, and we can do that and see how it goes. Anyway, keep brewing, and we'll see you next time.